Ladies and gentlemen, we are setting up the stage for the second performance. It is an amazing performance that we have next. The great Pandit Ronu Mazumdar on the flute, with the great Debojyoti Bose on sarod, and with the brilliant Tanmay Bose on tabla. That's the concert that awaits you. This break is for 10 minutes and not more. And you know that if you come late, you lose your seat. So do come back soon.
So I thought I'll use this particular opportunity to thank all those people who have helped us to create this particular NAAD festival, a grand festival. First of all, my thanks goes to Pandit Bikram Ghosh, who is more like my own brother, I would say. He's a man who has curated the whole thing, and we had discussed, and we did this particular NAAD festival last year, and this is the second edition. And as he has rightly said, with his overwhelming thing, we would like to have NAAD festival twice in a year. And last year I did promise, but I couldn't able to have it. But instead we had a Nritya Gata. So the Nritya Gata also will be on twice, and twice NAAD festival will also be on Bharati Vidya Bhavan. We will do as much as possible to see that this cultural activities goes on, as we are finding an overwhelming response from here. Now, let me thank the other people in my team apart. Of course, I need not say thanks to all those artists one by one. We all know very well. They have been performing extremely well. My thanks to all the artists who have been performing on all these 3 days. My first thanks goes to my Deputy Director, Sujata Ghosh Madam, who has helped me, who has stood with me for the entire planning and execution of this NAAD program. And my own personal, I would say, like my own son, Karthik. You know, Karthik, you are here. I don't know whether he is here. I would like to introduce him in the stage, if possible. He is a person who has worked very, very hard for seeing that NAAD festival is so successful. So he is a person who is working with Bharati Vidya Bhavan as a HR person and the coordinator for the cultural activities. Along with him, I thank Prasad, Tapas, my driver, who has helped me to move me from one place to another place. And not only that, he has helped in carrying the various articles which is required. Definitely, I should thank him. And then we have the other names, Sengupta, Bapi, Shah, Amitabh, Shomo, my accountant, who has taken care of the accounts part of it, Ramanathan, my deputy accountant, and all my office assistant, and the attendants, Devnath, my steno, the various artists of this, Babuda, who has given the public address system so well, the sound system, fantastically it is going on for all these 3 days, and Dinesh Poddar, who has given the lighting for the very first day program, for Andal program. Such a wonderful thing it was there. And I will fail in my duty if I don't thank the two great ladies of GD Birla Sabhagraha, Purnima Patel and Joyati. They, yesterday, the AC conked off. And all of a sudden, we don't know what to do. But both of them together, they had done such a wonderful job that we didn't feel that heat inside the hall. So they have brought the temporary fans and then put up certain ACs over here, coolers over here, standing coolers, and still it was on. And as we all know, those who have come yesterday, we all know the hall was once again full, and we have to send more than 100 people away because it was full, and then the rule says it is not been allowed. More than the seats is not been allowed. A few of them can be standing in the back, that's all. So I thank Purnima Patel and Joyati of the GD Birla Sabhagraha and their team for successfully doing this particular program so well. Conducting this particular program is not an issue. We have another person this year who has joined in our team, Shomo Sarkar. He is the event manager of the entire thing. He has looked after each and every aspect of it, including the whole lot of publicity which you are seeing outside this particular city, in the entire city and outside, the radio, the metro TV, everything he has looked into. He has looked into the all kind of logistics. In fact, we didn't had any kind of a issue. Perfectly done. So thank you, Somoda, for this particular thing which you have done. And last but not the least, definitely we all say, you audience, you're all brilliant and you're all marvelous. How much of support you have been giving to Bharati Vidya and this NAAD festival, I cannot say it in words. Thank you all very much, and I would like to clap for yourself. Thank you. Thank you very much.
We have three musical greats performing a melodious ensemble, namely Pandit Ronu Mojumdar on the flute, Pandit Devajyoti Bose on the sarod, and Pandit Tanmay Bose on the tabla. Ranindra Mojumdar, popularly known as Ronu Mojumdar, is a force to be reckoned with in the realm of Indian classical music, both as a thinking musician and a scintillating performer. Pandit Ronu Majumdar began playing the flute under the guidance of his father, Dr. Bhanu Majumdar, late Pandit Lakshman Prasad, Jaipurwale, and the revered Pandit Vijay Raghav Rao. He was also fortunate to receive training from Pandit Ravi Shankar. Though firmly rooted in the Maihar Gharana, he has carved an enviable niche for himself in the realm of contemporary popular music, which is exemplified by his Grammy nomination in 1996. Panditji conducted a concert of 5,378 flautists called Venu NAAD, which feature has entered the Guinness Book of World Records. Among his many awards are the Sangeet Natak Akademi Award of 2014, National Kumar Gandharv Award, and the Aditya Vikram Birla Award. Pandit Devajyoti Bose, born into a family of musicians, is the natural inheritor of sharp musical acumen. He received his initial lessons on the sarod from his mother Vidushi Bharati Bose, a disciple of Ustad Mustaq Ali Khan and Ustad Ali Akbar Khan. His father Pandit Vishwanath Bose was a disciple of Pandit Kante Maharaj of Banaras. Pandit Devajyoti Bose is a disciple of Ustad Amjad Ali Khan of the Senia Bangash Gharana. Panditji has performed at prestigious events like Tansin Samaro, ITC Sangeet Sammelan, Sangeet Natak Academy concerts, and the Dover Lane Music Conference. Pandit Devajyoti Bose was recently conferred the Bongo Vibhushan Award by the West Bengal government for his contribution to the field of Hindustani classical music. The third member of the trio is Pandit Tanmay Bose, an acclaimed percussionist and tabla player, musical producer, and composer. His tabla training began with Pandit Kanai Datta, followed by Pandit Shankar Ghosh. He has also collaborated with late Pandit Ravi Shankar, Ustad Amjad Ali Khan, Anushka Shankar, and other notable musicians in his prolific career. Over the last few years, his brainchild, Tal Tantra, has gained immense popularity, enthralling audiences the world over. He was the recipient of the Sangeet Samman from Government of West Bengal in 2013. So we can look forward to a scintillating performance by three great notables of the world of Hindustani classical music. Thank you. And now, I would like to invite Pandit Bikram Ghosh onto the stage. We would like to felicitate our guests.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. What you are about to witness isn't going to be short of being scintillating. For me, it's a great honor and privilege and pride to present the three maestros on stage today. Personally, the journey I have with each one of them is unfathomable. It is one of the great treasures of this life that I share, the relationship that I share with each one of them, and they with each other. We are the same generation, the same batch, who have really worked hard to achieve a certain place in this huge music world. But I'm so proud of what they have achieved. As a friend, as a colleague, my heart is filled with pride because they are now at the top of the world. They are so brilliant, so well revered, so renowned. Wherever they go, they attract full houses, and they are brilliant. First and foremost, Pandit Ronu Mazumdar, Ronuda to me, my dearest Ronuda.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
For years and years and years, the relationship that we've shared through thick and thin, so to say, through times which have been beautiful, times which have been difficult. But what a maestro of the flute. What a maestro. The announcement that was made for him, of course, said, some of his laurels. But many of you probably don't know, and please allow me to say this, Ronuda. I know you constantly complain that I keep saying all of these things, but allow me. Besides being such a great classical artist, let's not forget that all the Jagjit Singh songs you hear are all the bansuri is played by Ronuda. All the R.D. Burman songs you hear post 1980-82 are all played by Ronuda. Dil Padosi hai, Jhuki Jhuki Si Nazar, Manzile Apne Jagah, all these hits are played by Ronuda. Khali Haath Shaam Aayi Thi. Kya kya nahi bajaya Ronuda ne. So that great Pandit Ronu Mazumdar is on stage here today, and as a classical artist, there's no auditorium in the world he has not graced, and no laurel that he has not received. Welcome, Ronuda, to NAAD Festival.
Love you.
It's an
Thank you.
honor to have you on stage here. Pandit Debojyoti Bose, where to begin? One of the finest sarod maestros of this era. The way he plays is unique. Of course, what he has learned from his guru is there. But what he has done with that information, and with the information of being from a tabla player's family, what he brings to his barge is very, very unique and very special. He is globally renowned and one of the finest sarod maestros, one of the finest musicians. At one point you outgrow the instrument also. So he has done that, and he's one of the finest musicians I know. Incredibly proud of him, his achievements, and it just goes from one stage to the other. Very difficult combination, the two of them. Not easy, Bansuri with sarod. And it's a unique combination. They have played several times together, but it's very difficult for this combination to play together. As you will see, the aesthetics is so brilliant that you will go home with a full heart. Thank you, Tonu Bhai. Thank you, Pandit Debojyoti Bose, for gracing this stage, for gracing NAAD. It's an honor. It's a privilege. Thank you. And finally, what do I say about that man sitting there? Everybody knows. There's nothing to say. I was 8 years old and he was 10 years old. That's how long we've been friends. And the closest, it's a familial bond. We are like family, always have been, known each other all our lives. Our careers started together. We performed for more than a decade together with Pandit Ravi Shankar ji. And what not? I mean, the friendship, the music, the musicianship, the musicality. And let's put all of that aside. What he has achieved as a musician, as a celebrated, worldwide celebrated musician. I am so proud of him. I love you, man. I'm so proud of you. One of the finest artists we have, Pandit Tanmay Bose. My friend. Thank you, GBG. Thank you, everybody. I also have to mention a few people without whom it's incomplete. From the Pandit Shankar Ghosh Foundation, which is my father's foundation, of course, which Tanmay is very much a part of. I would like to recognize Shomo Sarkar. Shomo Sarkar, can you come on stage for a second, please? Quickly, if you're here. He has done the event management and brilliantly done so. Well, maybe later. Soumitra Das, Babu, without whom no concert is complete. Please come on stage, take a bow. And he insists, Shuntu, come on stage, his brother as well, who's the next in line. Shomo Sharkar, there we are. He is the man who's done the event, brilliantly done. And my team of the Shankar Ghosh Foundation, standing here, sitting here, there's Biman, there's Dhiman, there's Shudip, Obigyan, Shonatun, many others, maybe I'll forget, but thank you all of you for your hard work. And Shomodeep has done the designs. If I'm missing anybody, my apologies. I'd also like to recognize sitting in the audience is Pandit S. Shekharji, my Guruji, who performed scintillatingly yesterday and gave me a run for my talim. And my wife, Jayasil Ghosh, is sitting there too, without whose inspiration, even any single NAAD doesn't play right. Please enjoy the music. Thank you. Pandit S. Shekhar is my guru and one of the greatest Mridangam Vidwans of our country ever. A round of applause for him, please. And right now, the senior-most artist in this auditorium, and hence we are privileged to have you on stage to felicitate the artists. Pandit Ronu Mazumdar. Pandit Debojyoti Bose. Pandit Tanmoy Bose. And finally, the young Param Shivam Ghosh on Tanpura.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A few words before we start the commencement. Tanmoy Bhai, Ronu Bhai and me, we would like to thank Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan as well as Pandit Shankar Ghosh Tabla Foundation for giving us the opportunity. We always miss Pandit Shankar Ghosh, Shankar Kaka, we used to call the only man. He was our friend, he was our guru. We used to share everything with only one man, that is Pandit Shankar Ghosh. So I think we three can give a tribute to Shankar Kaka through our music. We are going to start with Raga Bihag, Alap, followed by a Bandish in Rupak Tal and Teen Tal later. Thank you very much. I think we should start the music. Thank you.
Bikram Bhai and Tony Bhai has said everything. I just want to say that my very, very close friend and brother, Bikram Ghosh, has given me so much that I cannot pay him back. Thank you so much. I'm here as a very emotional brother and give my tribute to Shankar Kaka from bottom of my heart. He loved me so much that if I start talking about it, there will be no time for music. But a very emotional moment for me, and my humble pranam to another uncle who equally loved me, Shekhar uncle. It's like my guru, always loved me, gave me blessings. So we start with Rag Bihag, and that's our tribute. Thank you so much.
আপনাদের সবাইকে আমি নমস্কার জানাচ্ছি। সেলিব্রেটিং ক্লাসিক্যাল মিউজিক ইজ এ গ্রেট থিং আজকের সময়। থ্যাংক ইউ জিভিজি, থ্যাংক ইউ শেখর আঙ্কেল। আর আমি ভেবে দেখলাম গুরুজির নামে কনসার্ট, আমারই তো সব থেকে বেশি অধিকার আছে বলবার। তো ভাইরা আগে বলে দিল, আমাকে জিজ্ঞেসও করলো না, আমি ভাবলাম যে আমায় নিজেই বলতে হবে। তো উই আর সেলিব্রেটিং ক্লাসিক্যাল মিউজিক, আমরা সবাই মিলে, আমার ছোটোবেলার বন্ধু এনারা। আর আমার মতো অনেকেই আছেন, আমাদের ফার্স্ট হিরো আমাদের গুরুজি ছিলেন। হি ওয়াজ দ্য রিজন ফর আস টু পারসিউ ক্লাসিক্যাল মিউজিক অ্যাজ এ প্রফেশন, নাহলে হয়তো অন্য কিছু করতাম। আর যে ভদ্রলোক সারা পৃথিবীর কাছে পণ্ডিত বিক্রম ঘোষ, আমার মনে হয় প্রত্যেকের জীবনে একটা করে বিক্রম ঘোষ থাকলে তার জীবন অনেক উপরে যাবে। তার কারণ আমি এটা বলতে এই জন্য চাই যে আমায় যারা ক্লোজলি জানে, ও সব থেকে বেশি জানে। আই এম কাইন্ড অফ এ ভেরি লেজি পার্সন। আমার খুব, আই এম নট ভেরি অ্যাম্বিশাস। অনেক কিছু করতে হবে আমার ভাবনা নেই। আজ পর্যন্ত ফর দ্য লাস্ট 45 ইয়ার্স এই একটা ভাই যে আমায় ফোন করে করে বলে, ইউ আর নট ডুইং এনাফ, ইউ শুড বি ডুইং মোর। তো যারা গান বাজনা করে সবার জীবনে একটা করে বিক্রম ঘোষ থাকুক, তাহলে অনেকগুলো তন্ময় বোস হবে। থ্যাংক ইউ। আই এম সো হ্যাপি টু বি প্লেইং উইথ রনু ভাই আর টনি ভাই। এরা দুজনে আমাদের 40 বছরের একসঙ্গে পথ চলা আটমোস্ট মিউজিক্যাল জিনিয়াস দুজন বসে আছে। আইল ট্রাই মাই বেস্ট টু সাপোর্ট দেম। আর আপনাদের সেবা করবার সুযোগ পাবো আশা করছি। আশীর্বাদ দেবেন। নমস্কার।
Actually, I wanted to say that what he said. Everyone needs one Vikram Ghosh in their life. 100%. He's my philosophical brother, and as I said in the beginning, given me so much of emotional support when I was needed the most.
আরে আমি
So-
আগে বলে দিয়েছি, এটা তুমি আবার বলছো না।
কিন্তু ওটা তো তুমি পেয়েছো, আমি পেয়েছি আলাদা রকমের। যাক, রূপক তাল।
আমরা দুজনে টাইমসে একটা পাহাড়ি ধুন আমরা রেকর্ড করেছিলাম, সেইটা একটু ছোট করে শোনাই। রনু ভাইয়ের সঙ্গে বাজানো সবথেকে কঠিন এই জন্যে যে এমন বাঁশি বাজায়, বাজাবো কি আমি শুনবো না বাজাবো বুঝতে পারি না, এত সুর এত মেলোডি যতটুকু পারি। আর আমার যন্ত্রটাই এমন, আঘাত না করলে শব্দ বেরোয় না। তো আমরা একটা ছোট পাহাড়ি ধুন শোনাচ্ছি।
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. With this wonderful performance, we come to the end of NAAD 2.0. And GVG and I would jointly like to request you to come back every year like this in full strength and give Indian classical music the extremely deep regard and impetus that it requires and demands. Thank you.
From the bottom of our heart, we thank all the artists who have performed so wonderfully well for the NAAD, which we have enjoyed thoroughly well. And those who have experienced will acknowledge me. And such a wonderful performance would have not happened but for your support. You all have come over here and supported us very well. Continue this particular support which we want every time whenever we conduct any particular performance. Thank you all. Good night. Shubhratri.